My position at A&M Commerce is to be the director of choirs and vocal activities, and so what that means is I oversee all the vocal activities on the campus, which includes what we do with the opera and the musical and the choirs and applied voice lessons and juries and everything that the voice area does. So, and then I teach two choirs. I teach the chorale, I conduct the chorale and chamber singers, and then I teach choral conducting to undergraduates, and I teach graduate students conducting and choral literature. I've been involved with music my entire life. I have a very clear memory of being in kindergarten and not being cast in the graduation production. And I was in the back of a concert hall passing out programs. I remember standing back there thinking, I want to be the person on stage, not the person passing out programs. So from that point on, I was in children's choir at church. I was in choir all through high school and middle school and elementary school. And then I majored in music in college. I taught high school for 11 years, went back to school, did my master's and doctorate, and I've been teaching college now for 14 years. I've been at A&M Commerce for 9. This is my 9th year at A&M Commerce. I think it's very important that everybody have some music education and some understanding of music. They all don't need to be performers, but they should have some understanding of music so that they can listen to music intelligently. Music helps us understand other fields, and I think it also expands our mind and uses a part of our mind that we don't use when we're thinking about math or science, and helps us grow and mature and be a well-rounded society and human beings. So I think music and all the arts are very important to how we live our lives. As a really young child that I wanted to be involved in music and performing since that kindergarten experience. And so it's greatly impacted my life. Everything I've done my entire life is centered around music or performing of some way. So it has completely shaped who I am. The most influential people in my life from kindergarten through elementary school, I was in the Mesquite Boys Choir, through middle school, high school, college. Those people who have taught me music are the people who are most influential to me. So I determine the rehearsal is successful by how we accomplish the goals I set out for that rehearsal. But also, I think the rehearsal itself should be an enjoyable aesthetic experience, so that while we're learning the music and rehearsing together, we should also have moments of experiencing beauty. If we can leave the rehearsal feeling like we have made some music and we've had some beautiful moments and we've accomplished some things, I think that's successful. On the performance, it's almost like keeping a tally of how much did we get right in that performance, and hopefully that outweighs how many things went wrong. Because in a live performance, there's always going to be things that aren't going to go exactly the way you wanted them to go. Sometimes during the performances may be better than what would have happened in the rehearsal. At the end of the concert, I want to be thinking about more things that went well than the things that didn't go well. And so I feel like the performance feels like it's successful when you walk off the stage and you're celebrating the things that were really good about that concert. New faces and new energies and new personalities that are part of our program, and then you slowly start really getting to know them. They become like your own children. You start caring about them and involved in their lives the way you would your own child, and then after 4 or 5 years, it's like sending your child off into the real world and going to college or going to work, and they go do their thing. Hopefully they like you well enough that they check back in with you and allow me to come work with their choir, invite me to their concerts, keep me abreast of things going on in their lives when they're having children. So it's this huge extended family that you get to have. Specifically involved in the opera, my job is to contract the orchestra and rehearse the orchestra and conduct the performance. It's hard. It's a lot of work, and when it comes to making it happen, it's really a hard job. You have to keep a lot of music in your head to be able to conduct that whole show. My biggest, most hands-on role is coordinating the orchestra and making all that happen. This opera, because it's a Baroque opera, has recitative in it, which is just speech-like singing on top of minimal chords going on in the orchestra. And it's not really metered. They're not following a specific rhythm. So the singers are supposed to sing it like they're speaking. So the hard thing with the orchestra is to be able to follow them and put the chords where it needs to go with the singer. As a conductor, it's one of the hardest things to conduct. The reason why I come to work every day is the people. I love getting to work with the students here. I think there's we're all kind of pre-wired to do certain kinds of jobs, and I think I was pre-wired to be around young people. I look forward to the times I get to rehearse the choir and teach my classes and interact with college students. That's the best part of teaching.